Hey, what's up guys, Davis here, back another video, and today we're going to be doing a follow-up review of the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Yeah, after it has gotten its whatever Android 12 update, miui 13. Yeah, so guys, if you're not subscribed, I'm gonna subscribe, and if you end up liking watching the video, give me a thumbs up. I'll be grateful for that. Right, so starting off with the review of this, so I'm gonna start off talking about the hardware. So the hardware is still good, still as good as it was. Yeah. The display is really good on this phone, you know. As I said in my original review, 1200 nits of brightness. I think that's one of the highlight features. It's very rare to get such a display with such brightness at this price point. You can get this phone for about $200 actually right now as I speak. And that's a steal of a deal right now. Yeah, and you have 120 Hz and Super AMOLED. So yeah, basically everything you need in a display. Yeah, actually more than you need at this point, you know. For the price of this phone, the display is still, that hasn't changed. I think the other feature that I still like on it are the speakers, you know. Speakers on this are really good. I'll say it again, as I've already said, the speakers on this are flagship good. Yeah, I remember comparing it to the Note 10 Plus, and I was blown away how good these speakers sound, especially when it comes to the bass. Yeah, it's really good. And the other thing that I like is the side mounted fingerprint scanner is really reliable. Yeah. You know, in display fingerprint scanners are whatever exciting, but they're not as reliable as these scanners are. Whether your hands are wet, you know, you can just tap it and you're good to go. Whereas with these in-display ones, you can struggle with it, especially if it's like your fingers are cold or something of that sort. And yeah, that's one thing I really liked using this. And the biggest problem with this phone, I remember in my initial review, yeah, a few months back, my biggest gripe with this phone was the software. And with the new update on miui 13, I think whatever the Xiaomi has really done a good job, you know, with optimization. Right now there's not much stuttering like it used to be, you know. Every time you go to this whatever, you go fit, but like the frame rate would drop and would look really bad. And then also scrolling in these apps here, it was really terrible. For anyone who experienced it when it was miui 12.5, yeah, this was my biggest gripe with this phone. And those it had other errors like whatever in the gallery. Every time you delete like 3 images, actually within the camera, every time I would delete something like 3 images, we then return a file doesn't exist error, something of that sort. And yeah, I think with this latest update, the whatever miui, yeah, they did do some really good optimization. And I think they needed that more than even new features, you know. They haven't implemented the whatever this color palette feature where you can color your apps based off of the whatever the color pick from the wallpaper. They haven't done that, but I think what they needed more than new features was optimization, and they achieved that. And for that reason, I can say that this phone is really good at this point in time. You know, you got reliable battery life. Yeah, I think this is the phone I use and never even have to think about battery life at all, no matter how much I've used it, you know. I use this phone as my daily phone. Yeah, this battery life is really good, and I never turn off the 120 Hz. I never use the battery saver or anything. I always use it as it is, and I'll always be able to come back with at least 20% of battery lift. Yeah, and then it also charges relatively fast. But for 5000 mAh, yeah, it could take you maybe an hour because you have a 33-watt charger. Yeah, so it's okay when it comes to the battery department. And yeah, would I recommend this phone? Definitely. My biggest gripe with it was the software issue, and I think they have pretty much solved most of that. Yeah, I haven't really noticed any major bugs since the update. I've seen people talk about a few other bugs where the speakers have become worse or something of that sort. In my case, I haven't noticed that. I'll only say that I think Xiaomi did a good job when it comes to software. And the cameras, I haven't noticed any change in quality or anything. I don't think much was changed there. Maybe the RAM Plus feature, not RAM Plus. I think for Xiaomi it's different. RAM Plus is for Samsung. But yeah, I think my general thoughts on this phone right now, it's a really good phone, and it's a really good deal at this point. Like $200 for this phone, you get Snapdragon 732G. Performance is really good. Yeah, we'll be doing an updated gaming review of it very soon, so you guys should subscribe for that. And then you have the very good software right now. It's no longer as bad as it was. Before it was really crappy, bugs everywhere. But right now, I think they're really improved. Yeah, it's really smooth. Before it was like you go to 120 hertz and so it's dropping off at times when you're scrolling, and it felt really bad. But right now, it's really good, and you can really enjoy a 120 hertz experience. Yeah, and yeah, the brightness on the display very good. So yeah, I think this is a very balanced phone for the price. Yeah, easy recommendation. I think that's all I have to say about this, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.